yeah, let's start the recording as you all heard. And yeah, let's start the meeting. Looks like today only us, but yeah, maybe somebody will join us.
No, he's on vacation, by the way, so he'll not able to join.
Okay. I think there was some small item we'd like to check because I think they were working on some kind of documentation. So they were about to come up with a PR for the things they did on their side with regards to the K8GB integration for Azure. So just like going to check if they had a success in that progress. But anyway, yeah. So let's probably let me share the screen and let's probably go through the agenda. Thanks a lot, Yuri, for updating it. Okay, let me share share the screen. Okay, sharing. Maybe I'll just let me just share. Yeah, like this. Should be better because I have wide screen, so it's not always good for your eyes. Okay, cool. So let me zoom it a bit.
Yeah, and please add yourself to the agenda, folks, so we can track attendee list properly.
Cool. Yeah, I guess we will update as we go, and yeah, please add yourself to the attendee list. So let's go one by one. Yeah, just want to say I'm happy to see you all after all the vacations and trips and whatnot. So yeah. So first point is K8GB office hours in KubeCon North America, which is going to happen pretty soon. I'd say. So do you happen to have a link on that or?
Yeah, I have. I'm not sure if it's gonna anyhow. It doesn't look personal link, so I can share it and we can basically decide right now.
Okay.
Sharing it in the chat. Sharing it in the chat, and please try if you can access it, and we can collectively book the slot. So let's deal with it right away, so we will not forget and we will not skip the office hours this time. Yeah, so looks like it's working. So one thing to notice is this Eastern time US, right? So we need to convert to our time zones.
If we just if we use
we can't.
It's locked
because it's locked. Yeah. So we need to manually convert that stuff. But
it's +6, I think, Michigan.
So just Google like Eastern time to CEST or something, and we can see the layout.
If it's +6,
should be
should be like 12, then it will be 6 p.m. I guess. Is it? Okay, let me.
If you follow the link in Google, I think.
Yeah, Eastern.
I shared the direct clickable link, but.
Yeah, it's +6. I just look it up. Like, what's the time in Detroit, and currently it's 7:10.
Okay. It's 6 hours behind. So they actually.
Yes.
Okay, so it will be exactly +6.
So, yeah, okay.
So that looks fine. It will be 6 p.m. Does it fit everybody?
Or is that Wednesday? Yeah.
To be on safe side, we can go for 7.
I mean, both slots work for me. So guys with young kids, please tell.
Michal, Tim.
26th October, we are in Johannesburg, don't we?
Oh, yeah. Let me think. Yeah, thank you for actually for telling this. So we'll be, I think, a few of us will be in Joburg at that point, but time-wise, I think should be the same. Let me actually, yeah, should be the same. The question is if we're going to connect from the hotel or the office. I think hotel should be fine. At 7. Yeah, nobody stays. Yeah, I think Wednesday still safe point. But maybe just 13, so we'll be on the safe side, so we can do all our amenities as we get back to the hotel, and we can join. What do you guys think? Looks good?
Yeah, sounds good for me.
Okay, let's probably go safe side. Cool.
Confirm.
Yeah. October 26th, US.
Actually, please specify my names there, so they will have this like a match for a person who they contacted before, just in case of any discrepancies. Can be work email like Yuri@bump.io.
Like this.
Yep.
Nice. KDP.io. Please share anything that will help prepare for our meeting. So, like I think every half a year there's a new platform, media platform used. So I think we had these questions before, if we can have at least like 10 minutes or some kind of preliminary session so we can check our equipment, that everything works, so we don't have like issues that we find out that we need to unlock our screens and we have to restart the browser for that, things like this. So I'll just type like would be good to be able to have a test session in order to check camera and screen sharing access. Like this?
Yeah, you have just typo in sharing. Remove T.
Oh, yeah. Screen share. Like this?
Yep.
Okay. I wonder if that should have been, just so that we don't forget, if you can say send it to the mailing list for KGB members.
Yeah,
Because
yeah. I already got the confirmation, so I can forward it to. So what is that? KGB maintainers? Can you drop me?
So CNCF. Yeah, it should be. Okay, let me share it. This one is right. Oh, okay. Should be. Nice. Okay. So sorted. Okay, next one.
Wait a minute. So I will share the
Let me stop the
the
sharing.
email the emails that I will not need to the emails that I just got from CNCF, and there is like, please fill out this form with your list of panelists. So there is also some form to you should receive from this email this form, and this form will probably it's like a contact list and the things, so we can it's like panelist 5 and stuff, so we need to fill it out, but let's not waste time right now. I will fill it accordingly later, and we'll ping you guys for details if I miss anything. Yeah,
we have short time. Okay, so yeah, let's grab the config for Cloudflare and help with the testing. So okay, let me open it. This one. So this is about, yeah, this is
so basically there is potentially some community member who is willing to help, but we need to prepare like some external DNS configs and integration like with Helm for him to be able to test something. So sure that's very high level.
Yeah, I think I have like the deja vu. Yeah, exactly. So it was actually opened by All4Enough on May. So we can, yeah, link those two.
So there was already some requests. Okay, even better. So we have kind
so
of
that means that there are more than 2 requests right now. So like maybe even more people. Okay, cool. Yeah, and if we check what are like from support point of view, so these are tutorials, but from the provider's point of view, do they have support for Cloudflare? Okay. MS. Okay. MS. Just increase the font size. I'm just not sure if. Okay, so record type proxy not supported.
So NS is supported.
Support TXT.
Not supported. It's a
So
reversed list.
Yeah, I think that was it should be proxied. What do they mean by proxied?
So we actually need to add NS support to make it working, right?
Yeah.
Which is kind of a longer story.
Yeah. So let me just.
Sorry, there was a NS type supported, no?
It was not supported list, so kind of reverse logic.
Yeah, so it's record type proxy not supported.
I see. Sorry.
So it's, yeah. So I think, yeah.
And isn't this option available only in enterprise plan or paid plan for Cloudflare API?
That we need to discover. I'm
We
afraid.
can ask this guy actually.
Mhm.
So like we can express that we need NS support and like, do you happen to know if there is some paid plan for that or is it available somehow?
Okay. Yeah, I think this is correlate to my one of my questions, but let's then come to that later. So so the project roadmap is new GitHub board. I think I've created this one. Let me just briefly check. Sorry, it takes longer time than expected. And I think if we check the boards, it should be actually, I think,
It's
on
on org level.
main org level, right? So I've actually created one, and there are several
No, that's
users.
cool. We actually should have a cadence of iterating over this board each meeting we have and
Yes.
kind of sorting out things.
So yeah, so as like I tagged those items, we can see what stays on still here, what goes for 1.0, yada yada. So we can easily see.
Can we link it somewhere? Is it maybe already linked in README?
I think it should be. So it's like view 2, but yeah, let me just link it at least and in notes. And I think we should check the visibility, so of that roadmap.
Yep.
So,
So main README sounds good, right? So like somewhere at the top, like here's the roadmap. So especially CNCF committee will be transparent for them, where we are with the roadmap and stuff. And any of community members of this.
okay, I'll take it. Cool. Usage of KGB without HDNS.
Yeah, we have an interesting community request. Ask. I didn't get super deep into this paper, but if I understand correctly, person asks like if it's good enough to just expose coordinate spots to the wild world without intermediary like route street and stuff. But I don't think we are there, but I definitely wanted to discuss the situation with you guys, and it's interesting. It's interesting question.
I think
in general.
It comes to the question if we still want to see KGB as pure DNS based load balancer, or if we want to extend the application.
Yeah, exactly. But my knee-jerk reaction to that, which I didn't express yet, is that core DNS itself was never treating itself like a full-fledged authoritative DNS server, right? They are lightweight by default, and we are using it like pretty much for a lightweight purpose. So even from that like component perspective, we are not there, but that's something to recheck in a more consistent manner.
Even for recursive or for authoritative answers, or for non-authoritative answers, you have to use that plugin, right? So it doesn't do that out of the box. So it's supposed to be authoritative for the zone it manages. The one I wrote a couple of months ago for the what was it? With the private zones in Route 63 not supported NS records, so we cheated it by running core DNS outside, running a mirror plugin. So it basically uses the Route 63 as the backend and fetches, syncs basically records with the Route 63. But then the authoritative for non-authoritative queries, it was simply not going any further as it requires the additional plugin to process such record.
Got it. Very interesting. I wasn't aware that we already have such experience. So Dinar, could you comment in that ticket afterwards, pretty much describing the situation?
Oh, I have to deep dive in a ticket because I haven't looked at it. I don't know what is the problem and what is the proposed solution. So, but I will have to study that ticket yet.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, well,
right now, yeah, we're talking about just in the future.
It's actually not about solution, but like provide our view on the thing, right? So in our current state. So it looks like your recent experience very much matching the ask.
Okay. This is the
Could you update the action items on this one and actually maybe move the Cloudflare support to action items as well, because there are some actions there.
Yeah.
From nodes to action items. I mean the first line in node section.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you have a node that is actually an action, just in case.
Yep.
Yep. Cool. Thank you.
And okay. So for that case, anybody to volunteer for Cloudflare support?
For Cloudflare, you can assign me, so I can proceed with the conversation, and we will see if we are about to implement it or not. So, but I will facilitate it further.
Okay. Cool. So Dinar, can we live you here?
Sorry.
Can we rely on you here?
Yeah, you can put me.
Okay. Cool. Good. Yeah. So the very interesting article. Actually, sorry for sharing it only now. I think it was shared by Easy yesterday, I think, or so I just didn't have time to go through it.
Can I comment on this?
Yeah, please do.
Please.
This is May 19th, and I already wrote a plugin, the sort manager webhook, to deal with that with such case.
That's amazing, and why nobody nobody is aware apart from you, Dinar.
Well, do you remember probably that guy poking around on a Slack channel and asking that question? And I provided him with the details about the code and invited him to run and test it, but never got the reply.
Let's then reach out and let's, yeah. Eric, yeah.
Well, the code is there, the tests are there, it compiles, the tests are green, the chart is there, but the chart is not packaged, the Docker image is not created. What else? For the external DNS case, it would require running a fork because of the TXT record support. For the core DNS case, it requires the core DNS plugin. And I think I pushed the support for TXT record there at the same time. Let me try to find the repo I pushed the code into.
Mm-hmm. So still waiting for, so almost there, right? So
Yeah, but is it changed to which thing? To Search Manager, to KGB, or what? Oh, it's totally separated. I think Search Manager, webhook.
Yeah,
plugin.
it's basically the problem is that you can't the DNS the host name you create for GSLV application lives in a core DNS, and in order Search Manager to deal with that, it needs to reconcile on the DNS endpoint object created by the K8GB and perform the challenge. So the secret will be created in the given namespace and can be mounted into Ingress or whatever. So basically, you would be able to request a certificate with that.
Sounds cool. And do we track it somewhere? Like it went totally under the radar, at least for me. And looks like for everybody else, apart from you, Dinar. So
no, I think
do we have like a TLS related issue in the main repo?
let's check.
Sorry, I was breaking up. Apparently, I didn't hear anything for last minute. Apologies.
No, but I think down to
I don't think we have anything related at all. Yeah, so like we need to create it like and to like track it properly. Otherwise, it is under the shadow. So just like link it to the existing work and invite this person author of blog post to participate. I actually made a comment under blog post like, thank you so much for a great review and please create an issue for TLS. We like this kind of stuff, but apparently we can proceed already as Dinar has very interesting code that is solving the problem. And I didn't see, I'm not sure if anybody else already, apart from me or G, read this blog post. I didn't see any other complaints. So the author says like mostly for TLS, you want to use KGB, but there is now nothing else. There is no other negative points. So I'm not sure if I missed something or.
no, I think it was from what I read, it was really interesting example, and the TLS was I think the only thing
Cool.
Yeah, because I think that's native thing, right? I mean, like rarely nowadays people are exposing anything, without TLS, right? So I guess that's a native question.
Yeah, but as I mentioned in the agenda, how was it solved in outside? And I'm pretty sure we used to terminate somewhere. Was it like in a vanity CNAME, or where did it happen?
I think we had annotations in Grass. I think it was pretty
Yes,
much working the way
but
that Cert Manager was able to generate the certs and expose them.
We use the Vault backend, and then it doesn't perform any challenges.
Oh, okay. So here's
so Vault backend and meaning like it was shared between the clusters effectively, right? The same set.
Yeah. So the
Yeah.
Vault is issuing certificates.
we're talking about HashiCorp Vault. Okay.
Yeah. So actually, one of the response in this blog post, and maybe we need to think through how to provide this response, maybe in a more consistent way, like on publication in LinkedIn or somewhere like a very good points. We have like this kind of blog post, this TLS issue, and how we solved in production scenario with Vault backend in APSA, which is like one of the biggest African bank. And we also have a more advanced scenario which will solve with Cert Manager webhook. So that's something that we can work on, and I think it will be additional nice visibility churn. So like we can get some attention in LinkedIn with that stuff, I believe, and it's an overall good like community-based iteration of the real issue. So real challenge, I would say. So yeah, good opportunity.
So actually, okay, I'll update later with the notes that this is actually a progress. There, right? So,
Well, my last plan about that software was to deploy that against the K8GB IO on the EKS. To have this basically real life scenario, but I never got a time to complete this. Sorry, guys.
no, sorry. I think nowadays we all have like pretty all of this stuff on our plate. Okay, so
Guys, I can volunteer for that because I think we are missing some tutorial here. If we have some blog posts or anything that will like guide the user how to set up everything, that would be like better than just browsing the repos and trying to figure
That
out.
would be super cool, yeah. So
I
our blog
don't want
post
to
is a
present
guide
dinner stuff, so I can work on dinner with it.
okay, cool. So I'll just put and so easy like checking your anchor. Awesome. Okay. Another thing is the work on K8GB integration with Linode. I think it comes to almost the same. I'll just put the progress. I think it's although we got the account and we got the credits there, I think it didn't go anywhere. And like time for me to say sorry. Just like as update, right? That again. So
dudes, we have like 2.5 minutes left free, but we have quite amount of topics. So what about I will regenerate the link with a license Zoom, and we'll share it in agenda, and we will reconnect. Okay.
Okay. I hope that there'll be possibility to join those two in like for sharing in YouTube. But yeah.
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 What do you mean?
We'll have like part 1, part 2. No problem. That's fine.
Yeah, but like better have unlimited link, right? So
Yeah.
I think it will be fine. So yeah.
Okay, should we finish and wait for your link or how?
Yeah, let's reconnect in 1 minute.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, cheers.
Just